Morning, evening, afternoon, folks. Welcome to Wendling Farms. It's really been a struggle to get some beans cut. It's a good thing we got a really nice drying day ahead of us. Sorry, I should tone back the sarcasm a little bit this early in the video. Looking like clouds all day. And yesterday was pretty much the same. The sun was out here and there, but just not enough to dry the beans off. But I'm in the semi and I'm taking a load up to Frito Lay. We're hauling the corn out of the bin. Just wait until the beans dry off. I guess I did forget to mention over the last week we've had 1.5 inches of rain from the hurricane. It reached us here in central Illinois, and we've been wet ever since. Here we are, folks. Welcome to Frito Lay. Pretty quiet here this morning. So I'm getting probed right now. And then he's gonna buzz me and send me up to the next station, and then I'll wait there. That digital readout will tell me what pit to go to and also tell me all my grades. Go to that pit, dump this load, and come back, grab a ticket, and head to the farm. We're heading to pit number 1. Moisture came in at 17.7. Alright, got a ticket, let's head to the farm. Now we sit, watch, wait, pull up. Have a truck loading in about 10 minutes. Wet. Flinging some water off the boots. Man, I just want to cut some beans. If the sun doesn't come out, it ain't gonna happen today. Being damp like this right now, there's hardly any breeze. There's no sun. They were still wet yesterday. It's almost October. September 30th today. I'm gonna bring this belt conveyor up in front of the shop. I noticed a few of these little guide wheels underneath this auger where it runs the belt are worn out. So there's one here and there's 2 towards the end. Dad's on his way back now with them. So we'll get those switched out and then who knows. Dad grabbed a few ears from a different field. Let's throw in the old tester, as a trippy farmer would say. I don't know, that's still feeling like 18. That was maybe about 17.8. about 18, Dad. No need for that tester. I already tested it. I said about 18. That's a slick little sheller you got there.
You like that? Whoops. I'm like making a heck of a mess right here, come on.
What in the world is this thing?
What? Oh, it's a soldering iron.
That's slick.
I don't think it's drying that if it goes out the combine, actually. So it's pretty easy.
$19.2. Looks like there's a collar here. Loosen up a set screw, slide that off, and then knock this old worn out wheel off and put another one on that looks like this. So it's kind of a pain here to try to do all this with the belt here. I've got this collar tight, but now I can't get my Allen wrench on because of the belt here. So it's pretty easy just to take this bracket off, drop this down, get this wheel all tightened and fastened up, and then just put the bracket back on. Whoops.
You dropped something, did you?
Yeah, I dropped that bolt.
Where, do you know where it is?
Yeah, it's straight down here. Right there. Got it. All right, our first one's done. We got 2 more to do. Yeah, it's pretty easy just to take off 4 of these bolts, drop this whole bracket down, and then replace the wheels down there where you can put the locking collar on correctly, get everything tight. Just an easier way of doing it. It's a better way of doing it, actually. You can see this one here is cracked. That wasn't going to last much longer. Need 2 new ones. Well, we're gonna take the combine to cart over to the field. We won't know what the moisture is till we try it. So we're gonna try it, and if it's too wet, leave everything sit there and try again tomorrow. I didn't have the strap pushed down all the way like it is now. I don't know if you can see that piece laying underneath it. That's the strap handle, I broke it. Went to go hook up the head, and the feeder house just rammed right into that strap that was sticking out and broke the handle. That's a good start. Operator error. Alrighty, so far I'm showing 14 and a half, 14.8. I'm gonna hop in the grain tank, grab a sample, and take him to the elevator. Or Grandpa's gonna take him to the elevator. There goes Grandpa with the hand sample. So we got our moisture report, and it was at 14. Cutting them at 14 is way better than cutting them at 9 or 10. Whenever it was really dry, we were pretty spoiled because the heads, I never drug up the head. The ground was just hard and dry. But now that it's a little tacky, had to take some down pressure off the head, and yeah, I got to keep an eye on it so I don't drag it up. You start dragging up, then you start getting dirt in the feeder house, and it's just, oh boy. Fun times, fun times. Man, I hope we can make it. We're gonna find out. Am I gonna make it?
Yeah, you're gonna make it.
Good deal. There's our first load. And just a second ago, I had my first drag up. Slugged the feeder house, had the whole ball of wax. Drug it up, then tried to feed it through and slugged it. And although luckily I didn't have to get out. Other than that, everything's going great. Well, I've lost a guard here on the sickle bar. Hopefully I didn't lose that plastic skid underneath it. And we sure did. This is the last skid I have in my toolbox, so I better restock my inventory. I didn't lose a sickle or break one, but I did lose 2 bolts, obviously, because if I wouldn't have lost the bolts, the skid would still be on there. I gotta run up to Berkey's first thing in the morning. I'm gonna get the nuts and bolts that hold on the guards. I'm gonna get some more guards, and I'm gonna get some skids. The last load just went in before the elevator closed. So now we got 2 trucks and a cart to load. We'll see how we get along. See if these get tough or head starts dragging up bad, or we're gonna cut till we can't. Tell you what I need to do is adjust that light here on my mirror. It needs to be pointed in that direction because, as you can see, it's dark over there. I've got some really nice LED lights on the very end of the mirror, but apparently those only come on whenever you are exiting the combine. Like, if you turn off the lights, turn off the machine, you have exit lights that turn on. Yeah, apparently that's what those are for. I wish they were on with your field lights, but I don't know why they wouldn't be. Why wouldn't you just have all the light you can get? Well, I got that light adjusted pretty good. It's shooting a pretty good beam out there to the right side of my draper. So I can see the end of my draper and then some. This one, that light is loose anyway, going up and down. So you can see that it's angled too far down. It needs to be up a little bit. It's nice having that light shooting out past the draper as well, because when you're turning around and you look out to your left, if you don't have light shining out there, you can't hardly see where you're turning into until you're square on. I don't know why I didn't adjust these last year. It's not like this is the first time I've cut beans at dark. Alrighty, got the trucks full, carts full. Another round here and this field's gonna be done. I'm driving? Alright. First step when you're driving this thing, seats on the floor. End of the day, end of the video, Dad. Got anything to say?
No, today was a bonus day. I didn't think we'd do anything today. Hopefully the sun shines tomorrow.
Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Right, Dad?
That's right.
All right, we'll see you in the next one.